I mean, I just want to add a couple of things that I wanted to say earlier, which is to clarify for audiences who aren't as aware of South Africa's history. It was in a 1913 law that gave over 90% of South Africa's land to whites. Today, they are some 7% of the population are white South Africans, but they still own about half, 50% of the country's land. Afrikaners, who constitute the majority of the white population, are among, of course, the most successful and richest in South Africa. So if you could explain, Andile, how has this news, Trump's statement, the fact that these 59 people have now arrived?
Post-apartheid South African conditions for black people and white people resembles America so perfectly, because if I'm not mistaken, I think like every single person that was the wealthiest in South Africa in apartheid South Africa were white, and then post-apartheid South Africa there was one black guy, and then the rest are still white. And the material circumstances of black South Africans did not change. Like, they had more civil liberties, but ultimately they were still living in dire poverty. So all it did was uplift, I guess, one dude, and then that's it. And I don't mean literally only one guy, but it basically creates this notion. It creates this false reality that the end of the apartheid brought about complete black liberation, where, yeah, sure, some black people were now allowed to be elevated into the capital owning class, and yet the same system of discrimination changed hands from direct de jure discrimination of black people to a de facto discrimination of black people from the point of class.